Good evening, Dean Davison live, weatherblogs.com, meteorologist, overnight outlook time. First, let's take a look at the winter storm weather advisories, Montana, also here into Idaho, and also we have some in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan winter storm warnings up here near the UP. We also have some precipitation coming across, and we may have some more scattered snow up in the Delaware Valley. Let's take a look at the radar. Here's one batch of the precipitation snow that's moving to the south and east. Got a little bit of scattered snow here in Pennsylvania that will move towards the mountains of Pennsylvania. I don't know if it's going to get over the Poconos and the Appalachians and get much into the Delaware Valley, but if you do, you might see some flurries there this evening. Nothing going on here in the Roanoke Valley. Current temperatures in the Roanoke Valley, this is courtesy of Sky Temper Weather, WD7. 30 Blacksburg, 35 Roanoke, 34 Lynchburg, 32 Smith Mountain Lake, 28 Martinsville, 29 Danville, and 21 Hot Springs. You can see the warmer air actually. If you actually look at the mountainous regions. National temperatures: 48 Seattle, 59 Los Angeles, 32 Salt Lake City, 39 Denver, 39 Santa Fe, 63 Houston, 46 Tulsa, 30 Minneapolis, 27 in Chicago, 16 in Bangor, 52 down in Orlando. And we're going to look at this moderating temperatures, and what we're going to see this week coming up is going to be a storm. Now, we're going to go over that in the synoptic maps and also in the model data, but this could be an interesting storm for the East Coast. We're talking about ice and snow. And also for the Southeast, we got to watch out for severe weather. That actually is going to be a better possibility with this next storm. Looking at our severe weather probabilities, parts of Texas we may actually have high winds, some isolated hail, and isolated tornadoes are possible down here in the southeastern portion of Texas, where we see a slight risk. It's possible by tomorrow we may see a slight risk in that location. Synoptic map, high pressure building into the Roanoke Valley. We have another clipper coming in towards from the west. That may give us some precipitation here in the northeast, including New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Delaware, as well as further in the northeast. And then we get a little bit of precipitation, possible thunderstorms here, down here in Texas, with this low developing here in the upper panhandle, forcing into the Midwest, getting that low-level jet, maybe some isolated tornadoes can even go along with it. We move it along. This threat may come a little further east as we get more of a zonal flow with lows going through South Carolina and some precipitation in the southeastern United States. And we continue to look on, and we can see that we get this low now in Texas. That low may be a good item as it pushes then, looks like into the Appalachian Mountains. Right here is going to be where it's going to be interesting, because in this predicament you would have ice forming here in the Roanoke Valley. That could be an issue in Virginia with icing. It's above the warm front, here's the occluded front, and then you have severe weather probabilities here, Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina even, with this pattern. And this will move off the coast and bring behind cold air, which would be then sufficient for snow. Here's the next 84 hours with the NAM. See the low in Texas. And you can see how this pattern splits up at 84 hours. You get nice troughing pushing in here to the south. This is where the low starts to form here in Texas. And we're going to compare that when we go into the CMC and the Euro, and also in the GFS. Here's the latest Canadian model, and we're going to see here. It takes time to load. So it's a similar spot where that low is developing in Texas. The Canadian's been very consistent with this pattern, putting warm air into the Roanoke areas, even up through New Jersey. This Canadian model's been hitting on this every single run for the last 5 or 6 runs, just pushing the low and the warm air into the area. And then on the back edge, if you have enough precipitation, you would have an in-net snow type of event. You know, we got the GFS here, and you're getting a similar idea. This is only 80 hours, and let's expand this out. It's where it's at right now. Update here on the E-wall. I'll expand it out here in national picture. Here's GFS. And you see that GFS is pulling the same type of idea, pulling the warm air up through the mountains. This could lead to more ice and rain for the Roanoke Valley. And definitely could start a snow, turn to a mix, and then go back to the situation. This is something we got to keep an eye on. Models, GFS has been good at flip-flopping, and I'm sure I will continue to see the flip-flopping going on with the GFS. We got the 12Z Euro here. The Euro's even clinching onto that same pattern. So one thing I know for sure, we're going to have severe weather in the southeast. This pattern, no matter what way, even if the thing would go off the Carolina coast and put its energy there, you're going to look at severe weather in the southeast, and you're going to look at a possibility of an ice situation in the Roanoke Valley, and possibly even up into the northeast. And then from there, we'll have to see if it'll be snow versus rain. It's still got a ways out to figure that out, and we'll do that this weekend here at liveweatherblogs.com. I'm just showing you a different model data here. With the next clipper, I figured I'd throw them WRF, these 0Z up there to show you what the simulated radar looks like. You can see we may get some snow actually into the Delaware Valley in a couple hours. Nothing huge, nothing major, maybe an inch or two at the most. Probably not even going to be that. It's probably more of a dusting to an inch type of a situation like we had here in Roanoke. Weekend forecast for Roanoke Valley: 49 on Saturday and 51 on Sunday. Beautiful weekend coming up here. 32 Sunday night. Chance of rain starting Monday. Rain mixed with snow, sleet, freezing rain. Going to be kind of a mess here Monday night and Tuesday. Then changing back to all rain for Wednesday. Of course, this is not a permanent picture, but this is what it looks like at this point based on model run. The Triad: 59 on Saturday. It's almost a 60-degree temperatures for Saturday and Sunday. Then 45 chance of drizzle on Monday, cloudy, and then rain starting Tuesday and Tuesday night. Beautiful weekend here in the Triangle: 60 degrees both days, Saturday and Sunday. Chance of drizzle Monday, and then rain starting Tuesday into Wednesday. In Beckley, West Virginia area, we have 39 degrees Saturday, 45 Sunday, and then chance of rain-snow mixture with possibly some freezing rain Monday night and Tuesday, with rain then on Tuesday night. So it looks like a mixed bag here in the Roanoke Valley for the next storm. Stay with liveweatherblogs.com this whole weekend. We'll give you the updated information that we get where the computer runs. And we got to remember one thing: the signals, the AO, the PNA, and the NAO seem to be in a moderate or even going into the positive range. So it's getting less likely next week that we would get a huge snowstorm. But we got to keep an eye on it because we have had storms fall with this situation. So stay with us here at liveweatherblogs.com. We'll keep you updated. For liveweatherblogs.com, this is meteorologist Dean Davison. Have a great evening. Make sure you also, if you don't know what a Miller A or a Miller B is, check out the blog that I wrote in the Weather 101 column on Miller A and Miller B type storms. For liveweatherblogs.com, meteorologist Dean Davison. Have a nice night.